Hey guys, this is Ishan and you are watching Data Science Devils. In this video, we are going to discuss how do we treat missing values present in our dataset with the help of Python. Now, what do you mean by missing values? Missing values, as the name suggests, they are those values which are not present in your dataset. Now, first of all, we have to find out how many missing values are there in my dataset. So, for that, what do? So, you use an attribute which is the shape attribute. Here df is your pandas object. Now, everything I have covered in my previous videos and you can get access to it using the playlist data exploration. So here df is my pandas object and we are dealing with Titanic dataset as usual. So first of all we need to find how many missing values are present. So for that, first of all we get the rows and columns for my original dataset. So here df was the pandas object, so df dot shape, and it has written to us that there are 891 rows and 12 columns. Now, if I want to find out how many missing values are there for continuous variables, then I can simply use describe method. But if I want to find out how many missing values are there for both continuous and for both categorical, then I have to use isNull method. So now we'll first focus on describe. So describe returns the statistical information about every column, but focus on this word, every column which contains continuous variables. Okay, so there are like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 columns which contains continuous variables, and the count for passenger ID is 891, survived is 891. Same for P class, but for age, the count is 714, 714. That means the age column contains missing values. Now I'm also interested in finding out how many missing values are there for categorical variables also. For that, there is a method available in the pandas library, isNull. So I write df.isNull.sum. Now this will return the sum. If I wouldn't have written here sum, then it will return simply a table where the value will be false if it is not missing, and if it is missing, then the value will be true. Writing sum here back. Okay. So how can we deal with these missing values? Now we have calculated and we have found how many missing values are there, or what columns contain missing values and how many missing values they contain. Now we have to deal with it. We have to treat the missing values with the help of Python. So there are generally two ways to deal with missing values. The first way is drop. That is, drop the entries where missing values are present. So for example, if I have 12 columns in my dataset and there is a single column which contains missing values, and it contains, let's say, 50 missing values. But what drop method will do? Drop method will delete the entries for other 11 columns also. So this method leads to data loss, and hence this method is not used professionally in the data analytics and data science world. The second method is more generally used, that is fill. It fills the missing values with some data. It can be any random number like 0, or it can be some statistical number like mean, median, or mode. Okay, so now df.dropn, what it will do, it will drop those entries which contains missing values. Now this simply creates a copy of the updated dataset. It doesn't change my original dataset. If I want to reflect the changes in my original dataset, then I have to write df equal df.dropn. So now these changes will be applied to my original data set also, but I don't want it because here I'm not like analyzing the data. Here I'm just explaining the stuff. So for that, changing the data set is not needed. Okay. So previously 177 missing values were there for age, 687 missing values were there for cabin column, and 2 were there for embarked. But after removing those entries which contain missing values, the value is 0 for age, cabin, and embarked because we have deleted those entries which contain missing values. Now, if I want to delete those entries where all values are missing, not a single column, not two column, not three column, but all columns. Like here I have 12 columns present in the Titanic dataset. So only those entries will be deleted where data is missing for all 12 columns. But here there isn't any entry like that. So after writing this, we have the drop any how equal all. That means it is considering those entries which contain missing values for all columns. But there is not a single case like that here. So the shape is same, that is 891 rows and 12 columns like the original data set. It has not changed. Now if I want to delete those columns which contains missing values, for example here age contain missing values, so what I'll do, I'll write df.dropNA and then I will specify the access. 1 is for column and 0 is for row. So the age column and the cabin column and the embarked column which contain missing values, they will be deleted from the dataset. And if I want to reflect the changes in the original dataset, then I will simply write df equal df.dropNA, but I don't want it. Okay. Now coming back to the second method, which is more feasible, more general, and which method is applied in the professional world, and that is fill. So what it does, it fills the missing values with some random number. I have selected 0. You can select any number. You can select 100, 1000, or let's say 50, but I have selected 0. So what it will do, it will fill the missing values with 0. Like here, this 888 column was missing here in the age. As you can see, the 888 column was missing for age. Where is it? So, okay, it's here. So this was missing, and as the 888 entry was missing, not column 888 entry, for the 888 entry, sorry, for the 888 entry, the data for age column was missing. So what df.fillNA did, df.fillNA, as I passed 0, it filled that entry with 0. Now I can fill that entry with any other number, or we can fill that entry with also the statistical numbers like mean, median, mode. So first of all, you have to select the column whose missing values you have to replace with the statistical number, and I am considering the statistical number mean. So I will replace the missing value for the age column with the mean age. So here I will write df age dot fill NA. So we have gathered or we have gained access to the age column, and then we have filled the missing values for the age column with the mean age. So here my mean age is 29.699 and the 888 entry was missing as you have seen before. So here it has filled it with 29.699, that is my mean age. So this was all about treating missing values using Python and Jupyter Notebook. Now understanding this in first go is little bit difficult, but as you will watch the videos again, try to implement the code, you will understand it more precisely. And now don't get afraid by seeing the length of this code. If you will start watching my playlist from the starting video, then I have started from base, and if you want access to the Jupyter notebook, I'll even upload this to my Google Drive so you guys can take reference from it. Once I complete the entire playlist for data exploration, I will upload these the theory also of data exploration and also the code. So if you like my content, if you like my videos or the work that I am doing, please subscribe to Data Science Devils, hit the bell icon. If you have learned anything new from this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you have any doubts, then you can comment in the video. I'll be very happy to solve them. And if you have found it good, you can even comment about it in the comment section. So have a nice day.